Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this Sunday, which is also Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for all the dads out there. We have a special release today. It is a solid release. So we have solid colored fabrics in 3 different bases to show you. There are only 10 fabrics that I have here to show you. But they will all be on special for their release day, and so will all the other solid colors in that same base on special just for the Sunday. Okay, first of all, we have some double brush poly, and the first one is what I am wearing. I am a little bit obsessed by this green. I absolutely love it. This is the pine green, which is a new green that we have in. I've made a Thea top, which has these cute little pleats here. High neck, which I love. I love the cap sleeve. I previously made a long sleeve one, but definitely the cap sleeve is my favorite. I still need to add a bit of length because you'll see me in this video constantly doing this. And it's really only because I can see myself and I can see that I am showing a little bit of skin, so I'll probably keep adjusting. Sorry about that. Okay, so double brush poly. If you haven't used double brush poly before, it is the most amazingly soft and beautiful fabric. It's about a t-shirt weight. It's 180 GSM, but it feels like that t-shirty style thickness of fabric. It is beautifully stretchy. Let me show you. Such great stretch. And that was horizontal, but we've got really good vertical stretch too. Gorgeous drape. So this is a fabric that you can wear with a lot of negative ease or positive ease. It depends on your style or your garment. You could have a combination of both in the one garment. It's so versatile because it's got that great stretch, but it doesn't stretch out on you during the day. It'll pop back in again, so it won't go bigger in the day. What else can I tell you about this one? Just that it's so good for most garment types. So tops, dresses, skirts, shorts, pants, kimono, leggings, cardigan style thing. There's so much that you can do. It is the same color on both sides. It's just a beautiful fabric to work with and a really beautiful fabric to wear. So this is our first one, pine green. I don't have any matching threads for this one, I'm afraid. Next is another new color, and this one is called Horizon Blue. It's gorgeous and bright. It's a really pretty mid blue, but a lot of brightness to it. And I put this one with 1611. And the other 2 that I have are actually restocks. So this is a beautiful red that we've had a few times before now. It is so incredibly soft. It's a really kind of deepish red. It's really pretty. So I have matched this one with 2070. And then the last double brush poly that's come back is this beautiful grape. I made a top out of this one too. I love this color. I matched it with 162, which is a smidge darker, but it works okay. Okay, so we have these 4 double brush polys coming back, but we also have another 70 odd colors available. So do have a look. I will put all of those in the Lush Sunday session, Lush Sunday special section on the website so that you can find them all easily. So it's a good time to stock up on your brush poly. Okay, next is another restock, and this one is a restock of black linen look knit. So we've had this one before and it went pretty quickly. Again, it's reasonably lightweight. It's 200 GSM, 64% rayon, 32% poly, 4% spandex. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you if it's going to come up on here. Excuse those wrinkles. It just has a little bit, you can see straight through it there, I know. Does that help you to see the texture? Not really, does it? It kind of has a little bit of a linen feel to it, but it has some stretch going on. little bit vertically, probably more give than anything, and beautiful drape. So this one I would wear as a t-shirt, no problem at all. I think if I made a dress, I might consider a little half slip, just because I think if I was in the light, you might be able to see the shape of my legs through it. But so probably dress or skirt, I would consider a half slip, just because of a little bit of sheerness with the light. But otherwise, it would be absolutely fine. It's a beautiful fabric. It would make a gorgeous pair of pants for summer, shorts, top, dress. There's lots and lots that you can do. So this one, of course, we put with thread. I can't talk today. Thread number 4000, our black. Okay. This one, we have 3 other colours in stock, which will also be reduced for their release day. Okay, next. This is the last fabric type that I have for you. It is rib knit. You know, I love the rib knit. So this one is 180 GSM. Again, a t-shirty style weight, 96 poly, 4% spandex. One of my favorite fabrics to wear in summer. It's cool and it's light and it's really lovely. So it doesn't create any heat. It's just, I find it great. It's what I reach for on the 40-degree days. Okay, let's see what we've got. The first one we have is a restock, and this is the blush. Let me show you first of all the ribs. There's a great big dirty mark there. This is our first cut, not going out to anybody like that other than in the first cuts bag. So you can see those ribs there. It's similar on the back. So let's open this up. There we go. So it's got really great stretch. This way. So this rib you would use for a garment. It's not ribbing that you would use for bands and that sort of thing. This is, I mean, you can still use it for that, but this is for sewing a garment. It has really nice stretch. It's not going to grow on you during the day. It's got pretty good recovery. I would perhaps look, if I was going to make a maxi something out of it, I would perhaps put some stabilizing in a horizontal seam somewhere if I could. What I have made out of this is actually tops and above the knee length dresses, and there is just no growth whatsoever with that. I think if you had a lot of length, as in shoulder to ankle, you might need to consider a little bit of stabilizing, just with some clear elastic in a horizontal seam, and it should be absolutely fine. So t-shirts, dresses, skirts, pants, shorts, you name it, all sorts for this gorgeous fabric base, which is so nice to wear in summer. So this one, the blush, we put with 1651. And another restock we have is the navy. Let me show you that one. See that? I've got it the wrong way. And I think it's inside out. Wasn't very good planning, was that? There we go. So there's your ribs there. And then this one we put with 3356. And we have 3 new colours. We have this beautiful red that we have called ribbon red. And there's ribs. And we put this one with 2054. And we have this lily pad. So this is a bit khaki, a bit green, a bit grey. It is a slightly unusual colour, but it's lovely. I think it's probably more green tone than anything. No matching thread for this one. And the last one is black rib knit. You might have to fight me for this one. We haven't had the black in before, but it's just gorgeous. Really nice. And then of course, we're putting that with our thread number 4000. Okay, so that is it for fabric for this video. So all of those are available at a special price for their release day, for Sunday, Father's Day. And if we have any other colours in stock, in solids, then they are available as well. I just wanted to show you next, I've got a few new sewing essentials in. So if you're not interested in sewing essentials, you can turn me off and go and have a look at the fabrics online. But I have got a few more sewing essentials in lately, and I just thought I would tack it on at the end of the video and show you. Two that have been in for a couple of weeks that I just wanted to show you very quickly. First one is this wash away tape, which we've had before, and it's now back in stock. It's really great for just keeping things in place while you sew it if you need to. You know, if you've got a hem that keeps moving, or you need to put a zip in or something like that, you can use this tape just to keep it in place. And the other thing, which I think is pretty cool, is this needle cushion. So it's got, let me get up close, sorry, it tries to focus on me instead of the item. So it's got some different sizes across the tops and categories down the side. You can put your needle in whichever box fits, so you know exactly what that needle is when you need to use it again. Okay, now, one thing that I do have, which is new, I have ordered some Mariflex thread. So this is a Gooderman product, and it is an elastic style thread. So you can put this in your sewing machine and just use a straight stitch, and you can sew knit fabric. It's pretty cool. So I did just a quick little trial of it last night using this green fabric. It says that you should probably adjust your tension, and you might need to lengthen your stitch as well. So the first line that I've done here is just my normal standard as my machine turns on. I think the stitch length is 2.4, and then the bottom one I lengthened it to 3, which I think the bottom one is a little bit better. So this is double brush poly, and that is a straight stitch in there, and it is still stretching pretty well. So this is the horizontal, and here's a little seam that I've done down the bottom. I haven't pressed it or steamed it or anything, and it could do with a little bit of steam, but then I think it would be absolutely fine. And look at that stretch, it's really good. So for me personally, I'm an overlocker lover, and I sew all of my knits with an overlocker. But if you don't have an overlocker, this is a game changer. And also there are still times, even with an overlocker, that we just have to use our sewing machine for our knit fabrics. And I've actually done some of it last night. I was putting some binding on the arms of something, and so I used a Mariflex thread for that, and it was really, really good. Just means I can do a straight stitch instead of having to worry about a zigzag or a lightning. So to start with, I've just got some pretty standard colors. I do have the whole box coming, so I'm going to get all 80 colors in the next month or two. But for the moment, I've just got a charcoal, a lighter grey, a white, a black, an off-white, and a navy. So they'll all go up onto the website, and once I get the others in, then I'll put all those other colours up as well. Now the next thing I wanted to show you, we actually don't normally stock Gooderman thread, but I did like the idea of the Mariflex, and I really loved the idea of these little tin sets that you can get. So I've actually got a couple of these. I'm going to open this one. So if you do receive one and it's one end is open, it's just because I've shown it in the video. I'm not going to open them all. I just want to show you this one, if I can get it out. It seems to be stuck. Perhaps I've opened up the wrong end because it's stuck on this other end. There we go. Now I've opened up two ends. So if you receive this one, it's the one that's been in the video. So you get this gorgeous little tin, which is really cute. And then you get these beautiful threads inside. So it's really great if you want to start your thread collection, because it is handy to have a lot of different colored threads in your sewing room. Beautiful little gift. So we've got this color range, beautiful brights, and then there's this other one with the pastels range. We've got a bit closer. There we go, that's a bit better. And then, so there's 8 threads in each of those. And then I got a bigger size as well, which has 30 threads in it. Let me get that up so that it can focus. There we go. So beautiful gift ideas, and a gorgeous way to get your thread colours up. And a beautiful tin that comes with it. Okay, next. I love these days anything with an LED light because I can't see in my sewing room. I sew a lot of dark colours and trying to see the thread is really, really difficult. So anything that has some extra lights on it and I am there. So this one is a needle threader and also an unpicker or a seam ripper. So it's got a light in here which shines on the work that you're doing. And even better, this one's rechargeable. Let's see, I've got a couple of these little sets. I thought they were great for when you're starting out and just trying to get your supplies up. It's got a few little essentials in there. And I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in this sort of thing, but I think that they could be really cool depending on what you're sewing. These are self-cover buttons. So whatever fabric you're using, you can create a button out of that same fabric using this sort of thing. Instructions on the back on how to use those. I have never done one before. Here's another little light doobie. These are tweezers. Let me turn it the other way so you can actually see it. Try and get my face out of the way so it doesn't focus on that. So it's got a little light in here, and that will also help you to do a little bit of unpicking and move some of those threads. A little needle holder, a little wristband, which is super, super cute. If I can get it on, it's very light. I've had another one before and it's been very heavy and very big. This one's just nice and light and really easy, I think. The next thing I've got, this is the last one. To me, these are a little bit of a game changer. These are hem clips. So they are a pack of 6, and what you do is you could do it as you're wearing it, or perhaps it could be, your garment could be laid flat or it could be on a mannequin, whatever it is, and you can fold your hem up as you like it, and then you just slide this on and it holds it in place, but it also tells you what measurement your hem should be because there are markings all along here. I think these are amazing, and a packet of these are definitely coming home with me. Okay, so those ones will be in the new arrivals section as well if you need any of those sewing essential items. On these threads, there is another really big box. I think it's 48 threads in there. If there is any interest in that, do let me know and I can order those in. They are quite expensive, so I haven't ordered any in just yet. But I can do if there's any interest in those. Okay, that ended up being a longer video than anticipated because I got talking about all that other stuff. But all of these new fabrics and the solid colours are now available on our website, www.lushfabrics.com.au. So do go check those out. And of course, all the other solid colours in the same bases are also available at that special price today. Don't forget our competitions on Facebook and YouTube. You could win a $25 Lush gift card just by entering those competitions. That is everything. I hope there are some colours in here that work for you and some fabric bases that work for you. I'll be back next week with some more fabrics. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.